everybody, this is the one and only here on the YouTube here, Heavy Metal 95 here. So today we got a brand new video, and this time a rock song history video once again. Although I have covered some of the songs from Kiss as well as AC/DC on this channel, we're going to be covering a Led Zeppelin song, and this time it's going to be the song Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, that's the one. Or, you know, the song that was right off of Led Zeppelin IV album. Because I just wanted to come by to giving you for the good real reason. Because this was originally off of Led Zeppelin IV album as well. However, to me as well, because the song by Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, was voted number 3 by VH1 on 100 Greatest Rock Songs. And Rolling Stone magazine has ranked Stairway to Heaven at number 31 on the 500 Greatest Songs of All Time list. Because this is the real reason of how I wanted to come. And during the promotion for Led Zeppelin's compilation album Mothership, the song Stairway to Heaven has reached at number 37 on the UK single charts as well. And I just wanted to come by of how this song is regarded as one of the greatest rock songs as well, from what Led Zeppelin has ever done. Yep, that's right. So, for those who don't know, this song was done by Led Zeppelin. You know, the band formed by Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham. Because I just wanted to come by for classic rock. Because this song describing, like, with a little folk rock and some progressive rock in it. Especially the A minor chord opening on the acoustic guitar in a little mellow thing. And then later with the 12-string guitar. Especially with those, like, finger-picked guitar chord with the bass lines of how for what Jimmy Page had a lot to do for this one, because I didn't know. And yes, John Paul Jones has played not only the bass guitar parts, he also did the electric piano, mellotron, synth bass, and a recorder, which is one of those flute recorders, like the woodwind recorders, as well. Yeah, he has used the mellotron as well, which if I'm not mistaken, though. However, when Led Zeppelin has performed Stairway to Heaven live, Jimmy Page has played the Gibson EDS 1275, which is a double neck SG guitar from Gibson Guitars. I almost forgot, because Jimmy Page played that guitar. As it seems to know for the fact for whatever I wanted to come by as well. Especially with those. The real reason, just considering for how Led Zeppelin wanted to do this song, though, and however, there are some reversed parts in the songs, like especially in the section songs that were reversed in the song Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. There were some backmasking on one of those, like, reverse subliminal messages. like the middle section of the song, like those lyrics such as, "If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now." When it was playing backwards, there were some satanic references, like like in these reversed lyrics, like, "Here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little path would make me sad, whose power is Satan. He'll give you 666. There was a little tool shed where he made us suffer, sad Satan." Yeah, they're just basically like these like backmasking lyrics, considered of how they call it as the satanic panic thing happening for what these lyrics that are reversed. Because you wouldn't expect these reversed lyrics in a Led Zeppelin song, which this all has come by to this. And I was like, how did they do this? Not only that, there's the lyric histories in these songs, like, "There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause sometimes words have two meanings," especially for what Led Zeppelin has describing on these lyrics characteristics, especially on those lyrical content for what I just wanted to come by for those songs like Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Like, who is he? Is he the trickster of folklore? A prophet? A warning against blind faith? If this describes on the answer for what Jimmy Page and Robert Plant had a lot to do in these, whenever they did the song Stairway to Heaven. And there's other parts in the second verse in the lyrics, like for what Zeppelin did, which it says, "Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven." That's how Robert Plant explained in those lyrics of how there was a moment of self-doubt creeping into some of the mythicism, like as if the universe is warning the listener, be careful what you believe. Because this is just basically those lyrics for how Robert Plant explained on this. Consider that Robert Plant wrote the lyrics in there like however, those lyrics have unfold like a spiritual journey, the meditation on materialism for what Zeppelin had for this. Consider that this album was included on Led Zeppelin IV album, because when saying it was not just a song but a rite of passage for how these mysterious lyrics, like the lady at the center of the song is often seen as a symbol perhaps of greed or blind ambition or even a spiritual yearning. She is sure all that glitters is gold. Of how this is basically a recalling to Shakespeare's warning of the appearances can be deceiving, to these lyrics of the characteristics for how Led Zeppelin did this. However, the middle section of the song, or these tempos picking up when John Bonham did the drums part, where there's, as well as the guitar solo from, Jimmy Page had a lot for this one. Has this got to the way? yes, this is clearly an easy analyzing these mysterious lyrics for the song. Like the midsection where the tempo is picking up. Like, yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on, it's a call to action of how fate is not set in the stone. Free will is real. Redemption is always possible, especially for what the listener has listening to these lyrics as well. If you're ever listening to the song Stairway to Heaven, in the final verse, these lyrics explained out like, if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last. Truth isn't something for this has come into these lyrics have these characteristics as well. Back at the beginning with these songs, for what the lyrics like, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. This has the whole single meaning of how a journey that once unfolds different for the listener. Of how this is basically the music equivalent of staring into a fire at night. Of how seeing shapes in the flames, of how it ignites to find visions unique to your own soul. Very receptive, and this is the whole thing to come by for what these lyrics of what Led Zeppelin did the song like Stairway to Heaven as well, and I can come by to this accordingly. Now, come to think of this, because I just wanted to explain for the way of how you wanted to come by for the song like Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin has got to my curiosity accordingly, because this has come into, like, if you ever listen to a song that you hear on a classic rock radio station like Stairway to Heaven, especially for the listener who listens to the song like Stairway to Heaven, these were very heavy times for all these lyrics. But not only these lyrics have how it analyzing the ideal mythicism thing, but not only that, this song has been the well-known, groundbreaking song for how this led to the amount of how Led Zeppelin has performed this song live when Jimmy Page has used a double neck SG guitar whenever he played Stairway to Heaven live with Led Zeppelin, as whatever I can now remember. As whenever John Paul Jones used a mellotron, of how it replicates the woodwind instruments when he used for the studio recording whenever they did the song Stairway to Heaven. And that's all I have what I got. So the song is good, the lyrics are excellent, 10 out of 10 for this song as well. That's going to be it for my video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications bell button for more surprises. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Goodbye for now. Stay tuned for more on rock song history.